good? What's good? Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. And if you could put a one in the chat to let me know that you can hear me, I would greatly appreciate it. Styles with Tisa, Michi Black, Nurse Shay. Okay, let me see if I see any ones. I don't see any ones. Let me make sure I see the ones. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get started. So, we all know what's really going on here. So, now, I just got done listening to Jay Dunn's response to the reports that Benzone wants to have a conversation with her. So, if you have not listened to Jay Dunn's last live, please go over there and listen to Jay Dunn. Thank you very much, newbie. Thank you, Michi. I see you. Hey, M. Bernadette. Thank you for being here. Marvelous me. Choreo lover, you gotta chill. Sassy, what is it? Sassy locked. How you doing, Cheryl Burnett? Okay. All the smoke. Thank you for being here. Decal for life. Thank you for being here. Uh, Visha, thank you for being here. Leslie, hello. Sandra K, thank you for being here. PDP, hey, how you doing? I'm glad you're here as well. Okay, Jennifer, can I remain anonymous? Oh, Jenny. Hey, ODS, how you doing? I spoke to you, Choreo lover. Cheryl Burnett. Reed, what's going on, Reed? Hey, Voodoo Bordeaux. How Voodoo Badu. I said Bordeaux. That's how I used to pronounce voodoo until he said it's Bardo. I mean, it's Badu. I keep on saying Bardo. It's Badu. Like Erica Badu. Hey, meow, meow. Okay, just Andreas, Cash Apps and BS. How are you guys doing? Okay, let's get to the topic at hand. So, when Benzone came out here, I did a live about Benzone. When Benzone came out here, and she all of a sudden had some charges up on Jay Dunn, and Jay Dunn didn't even find out through a conversation with Benzone or anything. The last conversation with Benzone that Benzone really tried to have with Jay Dunn. Uh, in the YouTube sphere was to challenge Jay Dunn to a boxing match at the vacation spot in Jamaica. So, do you guys remember how Jay Dunn found out through other YouTubers that there was possibly some paperwork put on her via Benzone? So, this is the same way it seems that Jay Dunn has found out that suddenly and miraculously, Benzone wants to have a conversation with her. But Benzone has had two warrants put out on Jay Dunn. And at the time of this happening, I came out and I said, well, what did Jay Dunn do to Benzone? People had all different reasons. Hey, William Carruthers, all different reasons. Hey, Edwards, why Benzone could possibly have these charges pulled out on Jay Dunn. But nobody was really sure. And then a lot of people had reasons that Jay Dunn has done such horrible things to other people that, she was deserving and have these charges, even though they weren't clear on what the charges were. So there was that. Okay, my whole question during that live was, what did Jay Dunn do to Benzone? Hey, Gummy, thank you for being here, my mod, Gummy. I'm so glad that I modded you up because you come here and you are here, and I definitely appreciate that. Mad Day Uppity Ankle said, I remember Ronnie Q. Thank you, Mad Day. See, I just wanted, hey, Charlie, how are you doing? Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that everybody remember that. So me and Jay Dunn are no longer on speaking terms, but that does not negate the fact that I had no idea and nobody had from that day to this day enunciated what these charges were that Benzone had taken out on Jay Dunn. From that day to this day, there has been no clear reasoning of what Jay Dunn did that was so egregious to Benzone that she went out and had charges taken out on Jay Dunn. So, like I say, me and Jay Dunn are not cool. We're not in a good place. Jay Dunn cannot drop down in my chat. But we're going to talk about this. See, Benzone, you're out here, and I warned Benzone that trying to please other people in this beef sector, people who are plotting and planning and scheming all the time. Shelly never said, Shelly never said too, and she was front and center saying she got a warrant. Yes, but never said what the reasoning was behind this warrant. So it was a lot of people. Let's not forget daughter Wilson, who don't want to be in no mess. Jay Dunn, I hear they got some paperwork on you, girl. Girl, you better sit down. Girl, you better. And since then, who has sat down over there in the celebrity sector? Because all of the sudden you notice Jay Dunn, Dr. Daughter don't want to be in any mess. All of the sudden, whose hand has been in so much behind the scenes mess, knowing all of this. I knew that she had went and got that paperwork on I told Jay Dunn to sit down. Was no, you told her to sit down, but you didn't tell her that Benzone was going to draw out a warrant on her. For what reason? A lot of us still don't know. A lot of us assume to know. I'm saying we don't know. So there's that. I'm not defending nobody, but I'm calling bullshit on bullshit. That's what I'm doing. So Benzone. Then a couple of days into this situation, there was a little hiccup in the program. For some reason, Mother Goose came out here and she started playing like she was an ostrich. For some reason, she even told Benzone that if she didn't act right, and she basically warned her that if she didn't go through with these charges, this I'm paraphrasing. If she didn't go through with these charges against Jay Dunn, that she wasn't going to have anything to do with her because she don't like wheat bees. So that happened. So all of a sudden, um, she is kind of bucking up against Benzone because it seemed like Benzone was getting weak about pressing these charges against Jay Dunn. So then there was a I forget the hiccup with the other one, the other person. Hey, Heavy Bear, how you doing? Okay, so there was a whole lot of just crazy people trying to get someone arrested over not liking someone. Exactly, exactly. So I definitely discussed this. I talked about this thoroughly. Good afternoon. And if you would like to review what it was that I said in that chat, the thumbnail, this is the thumbnail picture for that particular live that I did on this topic. So we're going to move forward. If you want to find out all that I said about it, we're going to move forward for now. Okay, so yesterday we had a whole long 12 plus hour live. It was over 12 hours. Uh, Helly came out today and said StreamYard only records 12 hours, so one whole hour was not recorded. So what did we learn in those 12 hours? We learned that Benzone once again was trying to be set up to be the fall guy, in my opinion. So we have this situation that came about regarding Regarding MU. Some people said she looks like Russell Simmons, but I digress. Okay, the situation is regarding MU. And who other than Tracy, who is trying to, you know, play like it wasn't her and she was hacked. Maybe it was the hack Tracy who did it. Came up on Tracy's community wall some inappropriate pictures of MU unclothed, put it that way. So now Tracy is trying to act as if she was hacked. I'm just going to say I was hacked after she has taken all the credit, after she has bragged and boast and said that she was going to put pictures up in rotation like a revolver. And now she comes live with a great idea to tell her people, what? I'm just going to say I was hacked. Okay, so we're not playing with real sharp people here. Let's be clear. These people are definitely not intelligent. We're just going to put it that way. So, yes, Russell Simmons. So then we did this whole 12 plus hour live where people are coming up and trying to pin Benzone down to saying that Benzone was in fact had her hands on said pictures, and Benzone had in fact told the celebrity pig that she had said pictures, and Benzone flatly denied that and said I had a picture of her, but it was not an inappropriate pictures, and it definitely was not the pictures that the Mutt sent put on her community wall. So the celebrity pig is trying to make Benzone say that she herself, Benzone, received the pictures from the celebrity Mutt. So Benzone never wavered. She said, I've never been in possession of these pictures, never ever. And she was questioned down. The topic went on and on. They cut her off and tried to cut this up in all types of minutia, BS, and everything. And Ben's story never wavered or changed. And then the threats came. So then here come the threats that, you know, okay, so what do we have here? We have Benz, who was all beat up and battered over there because the celebrity pig, and the ostrich, who was now trying to, who was always bragging about, I'm gonna send you those, Jay Wilson, you get this, I'm gonna send you those, daughter. So now all of a sudden, here comes the threat. So the threats were, um, with Benzone, that's not true. Now, if you don't say what it is, girl, I'm gonna let the recordings out because I got recordings. It was three of us on the stream yard after it was over, and then Benzone says, "Well, if you got you," and then Helly goes, "Well, I didn't record it. It wasn't recorded," and then so, oh my God, hey, stop it. Hold on one second. I think it's a UPS guy. Good night. This is what I got to go through. I have to have a heart attack when the UPS guy comes because he scares the heck out of me, bejesus out of me. Okay, so and even when he hears the truck. So okay, so all of a sudden, um, the threats are coming, and then it's well, it was recorded, and it was me, it was Helly, and it was you in the backyard of the stream yard. And you did say that MU sent you the pictures. And Benzone is steadfast in no, she did not send me those pictures. I did not have those pictures that were placed on that community wall. Benz, you did say you that MU sent you those pictures, Benz. I don't know why you're saying that. Benz, you sure did say that you were sent those pictures directly from MU, girl. And if you don't tell the truth, listen, you know how I get down. I don't ask a question that I don't already know the answer to, and blah 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 blah. Okay, so let's be clear. It was okay. So Benz had already acquiesced to what they wanted her to do by the way of Jay Dunn, is my opinion. My opinion is that Benzone had already shown herself to be a do girl for them. So now here comes here comes la di da di da di da di ding bat ass. I'm a ding bat. I am dumb. I got a man at home. He made his steak make my eyes foam. He is so stinky, and he got a little peewee. I got a man at home. Here she comes. She's so mad at MU because MU released a recording of her agreeing that she owes her money, and she was even madder that MU had the audacity to show a text message where Snowballs came and said that he was upset about her disappearing with somebody in the islands when they were in the islands. Then No Balls tried to say, MU, she tried to make me feel insecure, and she tried to plant things in my head, and she had me feeling like the mutt was doing something. And come to find out in the text messages that MU provided, No Balls was the one who bought up the mutt disappearing. You saw it for yourself in the text, but he wanted you to believe that MU was the one who planted these ideas in his head. And additionally, he was concerned about it, and he also attached the video of where his concerns were brought into play. You also saw that video attached to the text messages. So this is all about some BS and some lies that the mutt got mad that MU had the audacity to show receipts for. Now, I don't have a dog in any of this fight, but I'm just saying what I've seen. I'm saying what I've seen. So now she releases these pictures, and now these women are all behind her, cheering her on as if she did the right thing, cheering her on like, oh, well, she had a reason, and trying to figure out a way to say that MU was the one, in fact, who must have. She must have sent those pictures and to the mutt herself. And then they can't figure out how to make that work. So then they get the do girl who already pressed uh charges and got a warrant out on J Dummy, as Uppity calls her, already did that dirty work. So let's get her to do some more dirty work. So uh Benzone said no. No, MU never sent me those pictures. Never sent me those pictures. And I'm already beat up and raggedy and out here looking crazy from the last stunt that I agreed to do with you guys. But I'm not doing it this time. No, she never sent me these pictures. So they sit up there on this 12-hour live to no avail. Benzone doesn't move. Here come the threats. Well, now I don't know if you guys caught this. All the while they were talking about this back chat, it was the three of us back there. It was you, me, it was three of us back there. It was you, me, and Helly. That's who was back there. Now, when Benzone refuses to say that she got those photos from MU herself. See, the importance of Benzone saying that she got these photos from MU herself, it would create a foundation that MU herself was distributing these pictures. That's why they sat on there 12 hours, because they needed one person to say that it was MU herself who was dispersing these pictures willy nilly around the internet to anyone. So, therefore, she is responsible for her own picture getting out here. So, I am way behind in the chat. And let me see where you guys are in the chat, and see if you guys, let me see. I caught it, Ronnie Q. It's the gaslighting. Thank you very much. Hey, the Bushes, how you doing? That basketball and saran wrap is sending me. Okay. Um, let me see. Let me see what you're saying. Okay, just Kimmy and Benzone played shy when asked about MU's pitch until Kimmy told her, I already know because MU told me everything. Only then did Benz confirm things. It feels manipulative. No, uh, Benzone was playing shy because Kimmy was insinuating that MU and Benzone is in a full blown lesbian relationship. And then Kimmy came to Benzone and said she already told me about the pics you sent, and she was trying to infer that they were the pics that were put up on this community wall post. But Benzone did not. Benzo said that she had received a picture with her even though she had her shirt off, she had her arms fully covering her breasts, and that's the only picture that Benzone agreed that she take it. Now, why would they choose Benzone for this? Why would Because Benzone has done some fuck shit. So Benzone out here filing cases on Jay Dunn, and then we had already seen the women come over here and say that Benzone had done X, Y, and Z in her sector that we weren't aware of, had been allegedly had I don't know. They alleged that she had been showing different women's news to different other women, and in the back chat making disparaging remarks about some of the news that she had received from some of these women who she was still uh, pretending to be friendly with, just being a backbiting bitch. So these were the allegations. I don't know Benzone. I'm just telling you the allegations. So maybe that's why they chose Benzone, because Benzone has a reputation of doing these things in her own sector, according to the women in her sector. I don't know. You're gonna have to verify this between Benzone and them. I'm just telling you the story that was put out. So maybe that's why they chose Benzone to do this type of thing. So Benzone is so upset with Jay Dunn for doing the exact same thing that she has been accused of doing in her own sector. But we still don't know what the charges that Benzone put against Jay Dunn. See, Benzone wants to have the upper hand. She wants to look like, oh, she's doing one for the women, and she is so disgusted with Jay Dunn. And but look, and you did this and you did that. But it seems like if if I'm to the believe, if what these women from her sector say is true, it seems like they're both equally disgusting. And that's all I have to say about it. I ain't got no way to prove it. I ain't trying to prove it. I'm just saying this is what has been put on the streets. So I'm talking about it. Okay, so now we got the celebrity pig, who is telling Benzone after hours and hours saying it was three people in that back chat who heard Benzone admit that she had the same pictures that the mutt had and that the mutt put on her community wall. But now, when the threats come, all of a sudden, things change up. And she calls into play the old mid face bitch. Now, all of a sudden, here comes the mid face. Here comes Joyce. All of a sudden, there were four people in the back chat. Now, she had talked for hours how there were three people in the back chat, to the point where it seemed like she was insinuating she had it recorded. And Benzone said, well, if you got the recordings, drop it. And when she said that to her, it was nowhere else for her to go. And you okay, well, you're not gonna like what happens. You're not gonna like what happens. But then if you got the recording, drop it. So no more conversation. If you're trying to say you got a recording, Benzone told her to drop it. But what she dropped was, well, you don't know that mid-face Joyce, she was also back there, and she also heard everything what that happened. Ain't that right, Joyce? That's right. That sure is right, Kimmy. That's exactly what happened, Kimmy. I heard everything, and that's exactly what Benzone said. Kimmy. And Benzone, you ain't nothing. You ain't no good. Excuse me, excuse me. Okay, where did Joyce come from? So let's understand that this is not a new play. See, this is what the celebrity pig always does. This is an old play. See, the celebrity pig, this is her main play. She would do that with she would always do that. And who would she use to solidify whatever she wanted to say happened and was true? She would use MU. She would always get on the phone. Let me call MU. MU, you remember that time when I was on the phone with so and so and so and so and so, and wasn't you on the line on a three-way call? And see, they didn't know it. And didn't you hear them say X, Y, and Z? Yes, Kimmy, I sure did, Kimmy. MU, I know you mad at me, girl. I know I cussed you out and talked about your kids, girl. But I just wanted to let you know, girl, didn't this happen? Remember when you was on that three-way call? Yes, Kimmy, that happened. Okay, girl, you unblocked. Girl, I ain't mad at you no more. Girl, come on back over here. Child, boo. Child, boo. But see, understand that nobody gives a fuck about any of this. Any of that 12-hour conversation, nobody gives a hot shit about any of that shit because that ain't what none of this is about. That all that was a whole lot of deflection and bullshit. So why are these people out here trying so badly to get MU to trying to get Benzone to admit that she was the one who MU gave these pictures to because MU allegedly now has filed charges. See, and with charges comes discovery. So now it is being claimed by MU. Some people said she took the claim back. Some people said no, she still is claiming that she was underage when these pictures were taken. So now all of a sudden you have these proud people who were out here with their chests poked out and telling this mutt that what she did was right because MU is a horrible person. And the only thing that they can list is like she gave me money and I refused to pay it back. And she said things about my no ball having funky foot yellow eye boyfriend, and I'm not going to pay her back. And all they have nothing. Okay, so I have not heard what has MU done to deserve the things that have happened to her. See, I'm not caping for people when I'm asking questions. I'm asking questions. Can somebody tell me, oh, what has she done? So now I'm trying to wrap this up. So we got MU. We got the mud who put her MU's pictures out. Then we got the celebrity pig out here bapping like a hoe. And then we got mud face Joyce coming in and pretending as if she was also on the stream yard, but it just came up on yesterday. So it happened. They've been talking about these three people on the stream yard, but then all of a sudden, when they said we'll release the recording, all of a sudden, Mudface has been on the stream yard, and now it's my understanding that the Noodle Neck has since come out and went on MU's page and made an apology. What? It's what? All of these things, she didn't mean anything, but you hosted a 12-hour live. You're supposed to be the OG. You're supposed to be able to see through this paper thin shit. And you sit up there and let all of this ignorance go on your channel as if you were confused. Med check. Maybe you need the meds recalibrated if you weren't able to see through this. Because see, the thing that's going on right now is now that they understand that there is a case, this is what's going on. Now that they understand that this is a case, they don't want to talk about that and go into the minutia of that. That's what's going on. They want you to forget about that. They want to hide their head in the sand. They want you to look the other way, much like they wanted you to look the other way when that stuff started falling apart with Benzone, when Benzone was weak in the knees about this case that they have against Jay Dunn. And now here today, sure enough, now after Benzone was duly warned that this would happen, I warned her in the video. You can go back to my video that has this thumbnail. I warned her that they were going to use her and kick her to the side. Now people want to hide their head in the sand. But see, the thing about doing this dirty fuck bitch shit, see, because you ain't nobody don't nobody, the law don't care about skinning you. The law do not care about skinning you. We will have James walking down the runway in your shell of a body. Helly. We will have you will be the latest fashion trend because don't nobody care about skinning you behind that F shit that you're trying to stick your head in the sand and play like you know nothing about. And then you have Jay Wilson's foot warmer up there trying to distract and make conversations and things like that. I wouldn't have been nowhere near that stage with those people who were up there trying to distract and deflect. And why would they find the need to deflect from the facts of the case? Usually, these are people who want to delve into what's going on in the sector, but they're trying to create a whole different narrative that doesn't mean anything to anyone. Why? Because they don't want you to really ask yourself, where did that picture come from? So, if there's really a case, I do believe that if anybody's investigating this, they will find out. And if it's true, or if it's believed to be true by the authorities who this has been reported to, that MU was underage, I think the investigation will be quite thorough. It will easily be able to find out where Tracy got those pictures from through a digital footprint. Period, point blank. It don't take no 12 hours to figure out something this simple. Okay, so I'm gonna drop my link. If there's something I missed, you're more than welcome to hit the link. But yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got on this. Let me see some of the stuff I have been talking. I have made missed a lot. Facts on the queue. So there is a case. Allegedly, I'm saying allegedly because I heard Benz invited Jay Dunn to her platform to have a conversation. Why would she do that if this case is for real? You mean which case? The J Dunn Benz case or the MU Tracy case, Gummy Bama? It's alleged that their MU has filed a complaint, and allegedly there is a docket number for this complaint. Hey, Dirty Church Shoes, how you doing? So I don't know which case you're talking about, Gummy. J Dunn and Ben's case. Yes, obviously it's true because today Ben's now all of a sudden Benz wants to reach out to J Dunn to have a conversation. But Benz, why wasn't why didn't you want to reach out to Jay Dunn to have a conversation before you went and filed charges, criminal charges against her that you know that would put her on probation? Not one time did you come out and say, I want to have a conversation with you then. The only thing that you reached out to Jay Dunn about prior to putting these charges on her was to reach out to fight her in Jamaica. You didn't want to have no conversation. You were escalating violence. You were escalating uh causing physical harm and all this type of negative stuff. But now, all of a sudden, today, after your ass is in a sling, now you want to offer yourself up for a conversation with Jay Dunn. Hmm. Curious, isn't it? Now you have gotten the wrath of what you have been warned about, trying to put you in the crosshairs of some BS about sending some inappropriate pictures and setting somebody up on inappropriate pictures. But now you want to have a conversation with Jay Dunn. Bitch, you don't need to have no conversation with Jay Dunn. You need to have a conversation with the authorities who you filed that paperwork with and tell them the truth and take the consequences that comes with it. Like she was gonna have to take the consequences that came with you reporting it. What is the conversation that you need to have if you feel like somebody really committed a crime against you? You didn't have it before you filed the paperwork. Fuck that shit. I don't blame Jay Dunn. I definitely don't blame Jay Dunn in that. I would tell you, go fuck yourself as well. Okay, so Ben's fell for their BS to file that case when she was going through a bereavement. I don't know anything about a bereavement. You a fuck a bereavement ain't got shit to do with it. Ben's on did what she did. Fuck a bereavement. No, I don't care about no bereavement. If I'm bereaved, it don't mean that I am right or I have a reason or anything to put somebody else through no criminal pain. So I don't care about that. I really don't. Hey Sophie, how you doing? Okay, Biz is being played like a fiddle. I definitely agree with that. So this is what I noticed about this whole situation. Obviously, no one wants to come up and have a conversation with me. Let me see. Yeah, we wouldn't have anything to talk about. She can talk to my lawyer. I definitely agree. We would not have anything to talk about whatsoever. Let me see. Okay, I have one person up here. Hold on one second. Let me get a banner. Uh,
Hey,
hey, Faith, is that you? What's
yes,
going on?
indeed. I agree with you
Okay,
250%.
okay.
It
So,
just
what do you want?
this whole thing, huh?
Go ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I mean, my whole thing. Even if she goes and talks to to um Alabama, yeah, Alabama. If she goes and talks to the officials there, that's still not going to take the second warrant off of Jaden because with any police interaction, that's a warrant. So either way, whether she talks to him or not, it's not nothing that's going to change for Jaden.
And the second
She
warrant
still
was in
got a warrant.
Florida, and it's
Right,
in Florida. The second warrant, yeah.
right. And even if she doesn't cooperate with them and that, she still had to retain lawyers in two different states.
Hmm.
Who gonna pay
So
that?
you want she want to talk about that? So see, she didn't want to talk before she went and put these charges on her to say, hey, if you do something else, and I still don't know what she did to Benz to put charges on her, but she didn't have the courtesy to give her that and before she went and put these charges on her. But go ahead.
Now she wants to talk because all your support system has now dissipated. All of this stuff, this whole fiasco we going through with MU, all of this shit stems from the Jada on down.
Hmm.
Because when Benz didn't do what she was supposed to do, they
Hmm.
turned away. And then when they realized she was talking a little, once Paulette started talking and Ben started talking, then they started running.
Hmm.
Now it's even more so. So yeah, it doesn't
And
make a difference
also,
if she's off probation, Aisha,
right,
because the warrant was done while when she was on probation. I don't know if she's off or not, but even still, the warrant still stands.
and she still has to face these charges that the warrant, brought about. She still has charges to face. Like she just because her probation over don't mean her case in Alabama is over that being filed against her because her probation is over. Okay,
Exactly.
so let's let's also look at this. So Benz is maybe, let's say Benz realized that she has been being used as a tool, and now she wants to talk to Jay Dunn, and Jay Dunn still have these repercussions to face. So Benzone may also realize that these two people who she was in bed with to do this to Jay Dunn now has ammunition against her to get her
Amen.
in trouble. So let's not forget
Amen.
about that. Okay, Voodoo is in the back. Let
Amen.
me
I
make sure
totally
this is
agree. I
Voodoo.
totally agree with that. Totally disagree. I mean, totally agree with that. This is such a shit show, and this is what happens when they keep talking about everybody else is to go along and get along. This is the epitome of going along to get along. Hey, Voodoo.
Exactly. Hmm.
Hey,
Hey,
Faith. Hey,
Voodoo.
Ronnie Q. So I'm wondering, what
What
does she have to
what do
talk
you want to
about?
add to this?
I'm trying to figure out what did she want to talk to Jay Dunn about.
I don't know. I didn't see the video. I just heard the response to her saying from Jay Dunn's. Jay Dunn said she heard the video and she said that the answer is no. What do you want to talk to me about? So I don't know.
And why is she trying to
So
talk
you may
now? That's the thing.
because now it is clear that these other two people have turned against her because it is clear that they're trying to set her up, and it is clear that after that 12 hour, it's clear to me that after that 12-hour
Mm.
live where she would relent and take the blame of being in receipt of the pictures that Tracy put on her community wall, and then for them to bring out this red herring as Joyce was also there, it's clear to me that she realized that these people are setting her up, and she knows that
Mm.
they have dirt on her. So now, if she can make it all better because with Jay Dunn, because that is where it all began, then this will all go away, and whatever dirt on her won't permeate or penetrate. That's my belief.
That's just gonna anger them more. Does she realize that? If she tries to like
I
talk
don't
to
know.
Jay Dunn, it's just gonna make the people she like or she's trying to be in league with even more angry.
But why would it
I
make
think
a
she
difference
made.
when they have
Go ahead.
pretty? I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
Monica. They pretty much have turned their back on her. I mean, from the first part of it, they had pretty much turned their back on her. So I don't think and my whole thing. Why are you still trying to belong?
Hmm.
Why?
And I think the fact that she wants to talk to Jay Dunn is her throwing in the towel and understanding that they are never going to let her in. That I think she is realizing that she has been used. So for her to reach out to Jay Dunn, I think that is what that means.
But it took her this
Mm.
long to realize she was being used. None of these
I
women ever
definitely
gave a
believe
fuck
that.
about you prior to. They never
And
cared
it's
nothing
so
about you.
obvious. It's
Yeah,
real
right.
obvious.
Come on now, she's 50 something years old. So
Yeah.
I just don't
And I
understand
think
it.
that
I don't understand. Did these people not have a childhood where they had friends or whatever? There's no way in the world I would come on here and change the very being of who I am, just to get along with some people I ain't never gonna see in my real life.
exactly.
Right.
Exactly. And that I have to do no, I'm not doing anything for nobody. Like I'm not doing nothing for nobody. Like no, 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 not me. So
That's my
it's a
whole
bit
thing. Why
much.
would you even play with somebody's life like that? This not no bullshit. You put a
Exactly.
picture up or something. You played with this woman's life, her livelihood and all.
Yeah.
You didn't care if you was talking
Yes.
big trash. You wanted to fight it. Then next thing you run into the courts. This some bullshit.
It is.
It, and then prior to that, the only thing that you wanted to talk to her about was, well, we can meet up in Jamaica and we can do a fight, and we can do I'll pay for a fight and this and the other. See, the only thing you wanted to talk about is some type of harm to come to Jay Dunn. Now that you feel silly, and you made yourself feel silly because you were warned about all of this. So you think everybody over here is crazy, but or you think that you can get away with anything you want to do because maybe you have in your sector. Hold on, Purple Peach is back here. So I think that
Okay.
she is feeling defeated and silly now. Hold on one second. Purple
Yes,
Peach?
ma'am.
Okay,
Hey,
hey.
Purple. Can
Hey,
you highlight
Beans.
Hey,
Diamond Blaze
Purple.
comment?
Hey, Voodoo.
Um, can you highlight Diamond Blaze comment? Because I really want to speak to that once Purple Peach get finished.
Go ahead, Purple.
Okay, yeah. I'm kind of getting in and out of it. So, Yaya, you said a few minutes ago, in regards to that those warrants being open, have and I could have actually have easily have checked myself, but it's not important to me. Are those warrants active? Is it confirmed that there are actual warrants? That's my question.
I don't know. I don't
They said
look into
they've
things.
seen the active voice. I forgot who said that they looked it up and they found it.
Okay, so at this particular point, it probably would be in Jadon's best interest to go ahead and have a conversation with Benz, because Benz is really going to be the only way that those warrants are going to be rescinded, and they
Okay.
But
can't be.
the
Let me
probation
ask
one
you
is
this.
not. There's nothing they
The
can do about the
probation one,
probation
that's
one.
that's pretty much a wrap. But however, it also, Jaya, depends on her camaraderie with the probation officer as well. So because it's up to the probation officer if she really wants to violate her or not.
But
But
So
if they put a warrant out for
allegedly,
her already, Go ahead. I'm sorry, Q.
Yeah, if
Go
they
ahead,
put
go
a
ahead, go
warrant
ahead.
out, if they put a warrant out already, she got to be careful, because she can get picked up at any given time, and then that's
Right.
when, if she's picked up, that's when the probation officer is going to really be up to her if she wants to continue on with the particular violation. So she just kind of have to take it easy, before. I'm just saying, here in Georgia, we're not going to really come and get you unless you get pulled over. And that's pretty much the
And
gist of
that's
it. You
why
get pulled
Jada has been telling all of us that she's been in her house ever since she found out that Ben's put that paperwork on her.
because one, where the warrants are interstate, they're not even here locally. However, if there is an open warrant and if she pulled over or something to that particular effect, then yes, that could that could hinder her. But it's really dependent on the probation officer if she wants to proceed it. But it would be in her best interest to get those warrants rescinded, and then at that particular point she can work it out with the probation officer, because really the probation officer has the upper hand of it. Where is the probation officer? What state is that probation officer in?
Florida.
Oh Lord.
She
Mm.
got two
Now, let me ask you something, Purple
Alabama
Peach.
and
Like this,
Florida.
yeah, Alabama and Florida. Now,
Oh
Purple
Lord.
Peach, let me ask you something. So, what Grish is saying, this is a conversation that must be had with the DA, because the DA is the one who picks up these charges. So it does not do any good to have a conversation with Jay Dunn. It's like, go to the DA where you
That's where
filed for
that's where that's where
charges.
yeah, that's where Benz is gonna have to go to the DA.
That's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
So why is Ben trying to have a conversation with Jay Dunn?
Because she probably, like you all are saying, she probably is realizing what the situation is with her. And she was like, well, hell, I did all this stuff and got myself in this pickle. Well, to hell with all of it. I want out of this. That may be her mind frame right now.
That may be her mind
Right.
frame, and it should have been her mind frame in the beginning. Because why would you
But
go
some
and
of the
apply?
damage is already done.
Well, of
Right, there's too
course.
much damage. Like they done said,
A,
$10,000 too late.
a lot of money. A lot of money has been
A
spent.
lot of
So
money.
is that what? Mhm.
I mean,
Mm-mm.
it can't be done. It's going to be quite a task, but it can be done without her actually having to go through booking or anything like that. You know, that's what Jadon wants to avoid.
I
I
agree.
I agree with you, but I think that Benz should see, Benz wants the easy way out now, because if she goes to the DA just on, she's going to have a reason why she wants to rescind these charges, and none of it is going to look good on her.
And
And
they
I
could
don't think she
possibly
wants to
charge
put
her.
herself.
Exactly.
Yes.
They
Exactly.
charged
She
her
don't
for
want to
calling
make.
a false police report.
Yes. Yes. They could.
Now that's exactly, and that is a crime. So you look at all the stuff that is going on in Alabama prisons right now. I have done several stories about people who have been locked up in Alabama jails and prisons. So Ben's already knows this, living in Alabama. So a lot of people around the country may not know how horrible Alabama jails and prisons are. I have covered several different cases about Alabama jails and prisons. So, but she was willing to do it to Jay Dunn. But we still don't know what charges she bought. What was her complaint against Jay Dunn? Does anybody know on here
Yeah,
on
I
the panel?
don't know that.
No,
I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
Exactly. Thank you, Purple Peach. I definitely appreciate that. And I definitely agree with you on that. So, do you think it would be, even though that it would be letting her off, would it be worth it for her to just go on and talk to Bend, or would you not talk to
I'm gonna
Benz?
be honest with you. If somebody had something over my head like this, and I got some warrants, hell yeah, I want to talk to the person to see if I can do what I can to to pull this back.
Mm-hmm.
I would.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think I would either. I don't think
I
I
wouldn't.
would.
I
Me
wouldn't,
either.
because I would let it go through the system knowing
Mm-hmm.
that this was a bull. The whole thing was BS, and I would
Hmm.
take my chance on them
Mm-hmm.
seeing that with all the talk that they have been doing on these panels
Mm-hmm.
lately, she has
Right.
a very good chance of beating this, and a very good chance of not only suing her civilly, but hopefully the police will pick it up and send her, get her criminally.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I would
And
think
then
that she would
I'm not
actually
going. I wouldn't talk to her. Fuck her. Fuck her.
and,
I don't have
and
nothing to
then
she
do with
probably
it
will
because
though.
in this
Y'all know
situation, ain't no
y'all know
way.
how that girl mind how she is and what and you know her thought process. Y'all know that she's gonna do whatever she can, you know, to try to get out of this. I mean,
and
to be honest with you, the way it's looking, it would work with her. It would work to her advantage both ways. Whether she talked to
I don't
them,
see it though.
I think
How
so.
would it?
Yeah, I say
What can Benz possibly say? The only people Benz need to go talk to is that district attorney. That's the
exactly
only.
now, and
And then if she gets get the case dropped, then she could have a conversation with Jay Dunn. But prior
I'm
to
gonna
exactly,
that,
tell you.
nigga,
I'm gonna
hell
exactly.
tell you
no.
why. I'm gonna tell you why I think she needs to talk to Benz because I would
Mm-mm.
take that information to my probation officer.
She don't have
But
to.
hold
They done
on,
said it
she don't
all
have
on
a
the
but,
daggone panel.
but but she said, okay, listen, hold on. Now she said that she's recorded the video where Benz is saying she wanted to have a conversation with her. She recorded
Okay,
that
that's
panel
smart.
from yesterday. Now,
Hmm.
Jadon has attorneys, and it would not be fit for Jadon to talk to Benz at all because that would be harming herself. That's what she have an attorney for. If Benz want to have a conversation with Jadon, it should be done through Jadon's attorney. How about that?
Always
Well,
get counsel. That's correct. Always confer to counsel, but we know that this is probably one of these situations that's not you know not going to be the case
But
because
I
you know
would
they're
say
because the individuals are very reactionary.
you're paying your attorney for a reason. Just like MU. I would advise MU if she does have a police report and she's waiting to go to court, do not get back on any more panels answering any questions
Right.
because
Correct,
that's
Ronnie.
the
But let me tell
only
you this.
reason that they are asking you these questions is to figure out a way around what your argument is going to be against these people in this case or this person or whoever
Hmm.
you have.
Correct.
Do not get on
Correct.
here. You have the right to remain silent. Your case is not fought
exactly.
in the court of YouTube public opinion. It is fought in front of a judge and a
Amen.
jury.
That's correct. And okay, but let's look at it this way. How long has she been out here? Why hadn't her Jadon's counsels told her to be quiet from the get-go? After going on all these panels and all these different tours and doing this and doing this and doing this and doing this. If I had a warrant, I would not be out here clicking links. That's just me.
Yeah, I agree.
And as
I
a
definitely
counsel, I
agree
would
with that.
advise her not to be doing certain things that's being done.
I
But
definitely agree with that.
Diamond Blaze, you had made a question. You had a question about why does this go from Tracy to um Jada to that old beef between Jada and Benz, which is months
Mhm.
old, because it's all the same people and it
Yeah.
all goes back to conspiracy. So that's why it goes back. All of this is intertwined. All of it.
Yep.
Conspiracy, such a fitting word. Yes. And all of these people are conspiring to get people lives really affected in a real terrible way, in my
Hmm.
opinion. Hey,
That's
Lady
what it
Angel.
sounds like.
Hey, Coach. Yeah. So I'm gonna
Um,
drop the link if anybody else want to come up. What else you want to add, Yaya?
this
They
off
probably
subject. Where you
um,
need to go back and watch the rest of that live after you got up off that panel.
Who you
Break.
talking to, Bree? Whose
Mm-hmm.
panel and what live are you talking about? I heard it saying something about a
Shelly's.
conversation she had with. So Shelly
Shelly's.
had uh,
which live, y'all?
which
The one
live?
that's going on now.
Oh, she's live now. Oh, okay.
Um,
Okay.
Bree said
interesting.
she will come up.
Okay.
So go back to where Ronnie Q and Bree was on the panel and go after that.
No, she
No,
would go back to where
with
Bree was on
Shelly.
the panel. I didn't know about the
Shelly and
live.
Bree was on the panel.
Okay.
Oh, that was
So
juicy.
Bree was on Shelly's panel. Bree was on Shelly's panel. So so Shelly's still live now, and y'all announcing motherfuckers live in my live, you
I'm
motherfuckers.
sorry. I'm
Child,
sorry.
Ronnie Q,
You
girl.
asked me, Ronnie
I,
Q.
I just
Didn't
look,
say your name.
Yeah.
I just realized like 3 minutes later I was
You
so
asked me. That's why I just said
You
you
asked
need
the
to go
question,
back.
Ronnie Q.
mad.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no, but the conversation ain't no better. They can go back to that. The conversation is here right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just
Just
BSing with you, y'all, because I do know I asked. Hey, Bree.
Hey, so what I missed?
Um,
Oh,
you inserted yourself on Lady Nika's panel,
What
so
the
you
fuck?
calling pretty much you're a hypocrite. Those
So
are my words, not theirs.
okay, so because you talking about when I said that old girl was being childish.
Yep.
What me saying somebody being childish got to do with you stepping in the middle of some bullshit? We was all on the panel
But
together.
they said that's what you did.
No, that's two totally different situations. We all on the
Mm.
panel together. Somebody said you put something in the back chat and I'm there, and I say why she just couldn't tell her that herself. That's
Hey,
childish.
Miss Fever. Hey, PDP.
You
Hey, Miss.
on the other hand, go. You on the other hand, literally step out and go on a panel and say put everybody together because somebody lied, and then you don't even know what the lie is, but you saying that Ben's on lie. No, we all here together. Who
Yeah, that's true. But
who cares if hold on, wait. Why I can't have a nasty attitude?
well, wait a minute. Who says Benzone was the only one who lied? Wait a minute. Who you saying said Benzone lied?
Ben's on no. Shelly was saying that Ben's on lied on Kimmy, and I said, "What was the lie?" And she said the lie was that they had a conversation. I said that wasn't the conversation. That wasn't. That's not what the topic is. The topic is, can I use the word coochie?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The topic is did she have a coochie picture or not? That's what was the lie. That's the lie.
Exactly.
The Shelly saying no, she lied about saying she had a conversation. I said that wasn't the disagreement. And then she said, well, why? The Shelly was like, well, why would Benzone apologize? I said, because Benzone is an idiot. We know that.
Mm.
Let's, like,
Yeah.
let's move past that. Benzone is an idiot. We all know.
Child. And weak. I'm on mute.
Yeah.
And and
No.
and what
But the thing is, I don't
that was
dislike
like
Shelly.
crazy.
I don't dislike Shelly, but I'm not gonna bend over and kiss your ass either. If you are doing something stupid, you're doing something stupid. Like this whole situation is dumb. Shelly, you really woke all this up. You woke all this up, Shelly. You got the ball rolling down the hill. You trying to compare me, you trying to compare me to you saying, oh, such and such, Lady Detroit put a comment in the chat. We all on the panel. This ain't no private conversation. We all on the panel. She texts something in the chat. Okay, well, don't Lady Detroit got Lady Nika phone number, so why she couldn't tell Lady Nika herself? Why she got you doing it? That's childish.
Exactly. Exactly.
mhm.
Exactly. Like if she really wanted to tell Lady Nika something, uh, do you guys know if Lady Nika
And why they
changed her
always putting Lady
contact
Nika in the middle
information?
of everything? Lady Nika ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right.
none of
It was
this.
just red.
None
It
of
was
this.
just red herrings all over the place. Red herrings just was flying to oh look now Lady Nika and won't talk to Lady Detroit, and Lady Detroit tried to have
But
a
that wasn't
conversation
even
with
what
Nika. It's
happened
just
though.
red herrings. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's
That's
just red
that's
herrings.
exactly what it
Yeah,
is. But the crazy thing is, if you really want to talk about it, uh, I told them that all this is semantics. The whole conversation is semantics, so that people could be distracted from the original issue. The original issue is Kimmy lied.
period.
That's the
Kimmy
issue.
always
And
lied.
In the same conversation, and
Kimmy
then
li-
guess what, Shelly? If you really want me to take it a step further, Shelly, you admitted that Kimberly lied because you said that there was never a conversation about naked pictures, and you was there. So guess what? You are saying that she's lying. You don't want to admit it, but you're saying
Mm.
she's lying.
mm, yeah. So what are we talking about here? Well, a whole 12-hour live to try to make Benz agree to something that she never said. Benz, you did say that. You said that you had that picture. Benz never changed her story. Why did Benz apologize? Okay, so she tells Benz, okay, I hear that you and MU I got a full relationship. And Ben's like, what? Because Benz is like, I didn't know she came and told her this. And then like, let me hear what she told her. Let me hear what all she know. She told me you sent her pictures and everything. Now Benz is thinking, okay, she's talking about the picture with her breast covered up. But now Kimmy's trying to say that she was talking about the pictures that Tracy had. And then so
Mm,
when Ben's here, oh, she sent you pictures and everything. She's thinking about the pictures she actually have. And then
correct.
she goes, oh, well, she told you it all. So at what point when she says, oh, well, she told you everything, does that mean that I have the pictures that Tracy sent? See, it's
Period.
BS.
Correct. Correct.
And Kimmy's trying to make it. You did admit that you had those pictures. No, I admitted that I had the pictures that I got, and I've
Correct.
always said
Exactly. That Jedi
several
mind
Right.
trick
times.
that they be trying to. That Kimmy's a
Mm-hmm.
Jedi mind trick. I'm gonna keep saying it until I'm gonna say it 75 different ways.
So you can agree with me.
Right.
But no, what killed me was when they said, "Well, Benzone, you're not speaking clear enough." What? She's very clear. She's
Very.
so clear. She's so clear. She
That was
said
a
she ain't
mess.
seen, she ain't got no damn picture. She done said it
Just put
so
the
many times.
comment
Who
down.
actually is that?
Up in it.
Y'all leave my friend
Okay.
alone. Y'all leave my friend alone.
Aww.
Okay, Ben said
Let me
she had,
get some water,
but we
please.
all know that
Yeah.
she got naked pictures of women. But here's the
But
thing. Here's
Yeah,
what
now,
we
I
do
really
know
want.
that.
Here's
but
what I really want
here's
to
the
know.
thing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If MU is upset that the naked pictures are out there, because she's upset about it, right? We all know this is something that she's upset about. If she knew that she sent Benzone the picture, do you think that she would be protecting Benzone, or do you think she would be cussing Benzone out too?
I think that she would have be filing papers on Benzone as well. I think Benzone would be one of the complainants in her complaint.
So
If
what are
she
we
knew
arguing?
she
What is
spent
the
sent
argument?
Benzone the paper and then the pictures, and then they wind up on Tracy's community wall. I mean, come on.
So then
But I
what
feel
are
like
we
it's
arguing?
the same thing that happened the last time with pictures with Tracy involved. They pushed it to Tracy because they say like everybody has it, and then they'll push it over to Tracy because they know she'll put it out.
Correct. And
Right.
Tracy the
But
dummy.
the thing, what they're doing is they're trying to make it seems like MU is the reason and the source from these specific pictures being out. And they're trying to make Benzone say yes, because she sent these pictures to me. So they're trying to blur the lines to say, hey, if she sent them to Benzone, God knows who all else she sent them to. So,
Mhm.
but still it doesn't alleviate the fact that she didn't send them to Tracy and Tracy put them on her community wall, even if she sent them to Tracy.
I agree.
So
I
the point is
heartily.
mute.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, that's all I got on it. The point is absolutely mute. So we'll see what tales are going to be woven. And
But
Bree,
can I ask y'all a question?
did you check
Mhm.
out? Go ahead.
What if y'all were Benz in this particular situation? What would you do? Would you sing like a bird, or would you?
Sing like a bird. Let them go down. Let
Oh,
them go down.
Uh,
oh,
Let them
Amy.
go
First, I'll be
down.
cussing hoes out. Benz, they be talking to Benz
I
any
do.
kind of way. I'm
Do
like,
it.
girl, we
Girl,
don't cuss them
I
out.
be, girl, I'll be over there singing
I
Lord
I
Selma. I'll be singing Spirit. Girl, I'll be singing all
I
types
Child.
of
be doing
old
this
Negro hymns. Okay.
simultaneously. I be cursing them out and telling all the dirt
Mm-hmm.
and everything and how they were
Devon, not only did she
intertwined
send
in
that
it.
camera
Because
slip picture
again,
to
it's
Demez,
on you.
Kimmy sent my camera slip to
Oh,
Demez, DX, and anybody else she thought that was gonna come against me for her.
But I mean,
Mm.
that's what she does. I mean,
Exactly. So it's not above her to send those pictures out.
but
It
then
is
like
in her character.
misunderstood
It's
said
her
she
modus operandi.
misunderstood said that
mm-hmm.
Kimmy sent her pictures of the mayor. I mean of Claudiva Coochie. She sent her pictures of Demon Soul children. She done did all of that. So she's not
Oh,
above it.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my question to you, Bree.
Hmm.
So, did you trip off of the fact that all the while that Kimmy was saying that it was just herself, Shelly, and Benz in that back chat, and
Hmm.
when she alluded to that she had proof that Benz admitted to something in the back chat,
Hmm.
such as she recorded it. Because Shelly goes, "No, I didn't record the back chat," and then she goes, "No, I have proof that you did it." So it made Ben say, "Well, drop the recordings," because what else could it be if Shelly said she didn't record it and Kimmy said she got proof that Ben said something that Ben is saying she didn't have. Now she said it was three of them all that time, and then all of a sudden here she comes with this same old play where Joyce was back there and Joyce
No,
heard
but you want to know
everything
why
that
I was
happened.
so jacked
It
about
wasn't
it? I
three
was
people,
jacked
it
about
was
it.
four people.
No, but they knew Joyce was there because before that live, they was on Misunderstood Live, and they had already said that Joyce was there. Joyce's name had
But
already been
then,
brung up. Yeah, they been
but
knew.
did Ben's know?
Yeah, Ben's knew
But did
because yes, because Shelly said it on the live. On Shelly's on Misunderstood's live before they went and did that 12-hour live. It was Ben's, Misunderstood, and Shelly on the line. Shelly said it was me, you, Kimmy, and Joyce on this private
But I
camera.
think Ronica was asking you could was Ben's where she could see her, and because
Yeah,
you can still
yes,
read the back chat but not be
because
up.
Ben, yes, because Ben said I know. She said I know what you're talking about. She said, I know. When
I
Shelly
didn't.
listed all the people who was
I
on the
thought the Ben's
panel,
didn't know.
yes, she knew.
I think she knew after the
Okay.
fact. I don't think she knew when it was happening.
I don't think she knew. I really don't think she knew because what Kimmy said when she said what you didn't know is Joyce was on there too. Go back and listen
Mm.
to it on Shelly's thing. And then she brought Shelly up. You know how she used to always do with Misunderstood when she was trying to pull a receipt that she never has, and then she would call MU and say, MU, remember when this happened? Weren't you on a three-way when this happened? And MU would just be, yeah, Kimmy, I remember that happened. Yeah, they said the same thing Kimmy told
So
her
then
that
why
they
didn't
said,
so then why didn't Ben Zone act like she was surprised when Joyce said it on Misunderstood's panel?
Because by now she felt like she's
I
been betrayed. Nothing surprises her.
but
Mm.
And she
Misunderstood
realized how
panel
stupid
came
she's been.
after Shelly panel.
No, before.
Misunderstood panel came after Shelly
No,
panel.
it came before.
Okay, so I don't know. I didn't see that one. So I'm gonna have to go back and check.
I
I could
really
be
don't
wrong
think
because
Benz
I
knew it when
thought
it happened. And I honestly don't believe Benz knew until after it was said on the panel. But she's not going to. I mean, for her to be
the
sitting
same
there
reason Ben's
and saying
apologized.
anything.
But you got to
Right.
think
That
about
I just
Ben's
think she's
apologized.
not the brightest
Ben's is
crown in
not
the box.
bright. See, she's like, oh
Ben's is
well,
not
you did
right.
it to me.
At
Yeah,
all.
she apologized for something she had no reason to apologize for. So I don't know. It's just a bunch of BS. So it's gonna be interesting where it goes from here. And then it's all
Oh
BS
wait,
and they all deflecting.
Joyful Pride said that Ben said afterwards that Joyce was not on the live. Oh, so they had her in the cut. And
Yep.
that's another one. She
Yep.
They
Joyce
always have her in the cut.
Joyce, listen, when I tell you when that fallout happens between Shelly and Kimmy, Joyce, girl, you don't even
She better
know.
run.
Joyce,
She better run.
you gonna be
Joyce,
eight.
And it's gonna happen too.
and
You gonna
Joyce
get
is gonna
ate
be
up.
the next one served up because she
Correct.
is too willing to do it. to do be a do girl, and so you can get those a dime a dozen because Rodney is standing in the wings, so
Oh Lord,
excuse me,
don't do
D.
my
No offense.
Modney.
No offense.
Well, they
Oh,
already
speaking
toying.
of
They
that,
already they already toying with Rodney. They
but
already
They
Monty,
are.
No, but he got to
but
get back in.
Monty,
He got to get back in her good graces, though. But let me hold on 1 second. What I saw Rodney do that was so despicable. Now, okay, so Mu had unmodded him, and then she modded him back up. And then when she modded him back up, Kimmy got mad, but she don't get mad when her mods are other people mods, but she got mad when Modney was Mu's mod. So he goes over to Tracy's and he goes,
yes,
well, I don't know. Kimmy got mad and she took my mod stick and I don't know. And he went to Lady Nika, but he went to Tracy's and MU was live at the same time. I was over at MU's and he came over to MU's and then she goes, Rodney, no, I'll give you your mod stick back because I just didn't want it to be a problem with you and Kimmy. And then he goes, okay, MU. He said, no, let me think about it and I'll get back to you because he had sat over on Tracy's right before he went to MU's
exactly.
and told and guaranteed Tracy that he would not take the mod stick
Oh
back from
no.
MU.
Yes,
And
and
Mm.
I
then
saw
he
that too.
took
I was
his
just getting ready to bring that
ass
up, Bonnie Q.
and then he
wait.
took
Hold on.
his
Wait a
ass
minute.
over to M.
Hold on.
Yes, he did.
Wait.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me finish.
Wait, because
He
you're
was
taking me
over.
too fast. You got to slow down. So Misunderstood took his stick. He went to Tracy
Right.
complaining that she gave the stick back. Kimmy got mad.
No.
So he went to Tracy and said that
Uh-huh.
he wasn't going to accept the stick back.
Right.
He promised her he
And
wasn't going to take it back.
Okay.
And
promised
he took
her.
it back?
No,
Because
then he went
Tracy
over
was
to MU. After he
like,
told him
wait a minute.
MU at first he would. Then when he went
He
back
said
over
he
to
would.
MU, after he talked to Tracy, he was like, I'll let you know. I gotta think about it.
Girl,
He
Mm.
no.
told her. He told her, well, it's good that you'll give me my stick back, but let's just let's leave it like it is, and and we'll see what happens.
Don't do
But
his
and
voice.
then
Hold on now,
somebody
Ronnie Q.
and then somebody in
Voodoo,
the
I love
chat
you.
says something, and then somebody in the chat said something smart to him. Emmy, give me my stick back. I'll take that sucker back now, and I'll get this motherfucker. Fuck you. Da, da, da. And he was ready to take it back, and then Emmy was like, okay, you can have it back. And then he go, well, no, MU, let's wait a minute. And as long as you say I can have it back, we'll see what happens. So that's what that's how it went. But he
See
had
that Ronnie
guaranteed
Q,
Tracy
girl.
that he would not take that stick back. And MU don't know none of this.
Well, MU cussed him the fuck out. It said that they some sorry motherfuckers that they letting motherfuckers control where they go.
She ain't wrong about that.
She cussed Rodney the fuck out on that same live with Shirley.
What day was that though? This was like
This
2 or
was
3
what
days ago. But this
Sunday. This was Sunday. Sunday night. Right before Shirley went
that was
live.
that was the same live. That was the same live that he came in and did that. I think it's like at the end of that live. It may be on the same live that she cursed him out.
Okay.
I'm gonna find the timestamp in the live, but he definitely came in and did that. But he had just left from over Tracy, guaranteeing her that he would not take the mod back from MU.
Baby, it's a whole lot of with this whole situation. I
Mm-hmm.
just don't understand. Connie wanted the link, Bonnie Q. I just don't understand people in their 30s, 40s, and 50s being nobody can tell
Right.
me where to go, what to do, how to do it, who to talk to, who I can't like. I just don't understand this. I don't.
She ain't hit the link yet. Yeah, so yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. I don't even understand that. Now, do you think they last question, you think Benzone is gonna just like let the chips fall and like blast all of them?
Do I think who is?
Benzo. See, I think that Benzo
I
would
don't know
position
yet.
herself better if she go on and do that, because
I think she
she
would
would
too.
drop her balls. She would be in a way better position than she is right now, because right now
Your
she's
sister?
like a simp on these streets.
I think she's scary. She ain't gonna confront them. She gonna just let it be.
That's my
Mm-mm.
whole thing. I don't believe she's going to confront them, even because she really does want to belong in
No,
that
no,
little
she not.
group.
No. She getting her lick back by dropping that case.
That's not going to be
I
enough.
believe that. I believe
But
that
that's not
too.
going to be enough, though, because that's only going to make it put a bigger target on her. What the hell? Bonnie, she
But
must
did she
have.
drop the case? What?
That
Tracy?
last damn banner, good God Almighty.
Somebody hacked
Oh,
Tracy.
yeah.
Somebody hacked Tracy, girl. Hey, Connie.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
Ronnie.
Like, what happened? What's going on? What you want to add to
Can you
this?
hear me?
I hear you.
Oh, okay.
We
You
hear
can
you
hear me
fine.
good.
What do you want to add?
Well, thank you for having me up on your panel. I think this is the first time I've been up here,
Shame on
but
you.
I just,
What do you want
you
to
can hear me?
add? We hear you fine.
Okay. No, I just want to say, like, I've been dropping it down in the comments. I was wondering why nobody picked up on all of a sudden the celebrity pig is got so much to say, right, with somebody else's situation. Because if you remember a couple of weeks ago, or maybe probably been like about a week ago or whatever, somebody brought up, I don't know if it was in the chat, I think it was a content creator brought up that she had some news floating out there.
What news?
No,
What news?
Nudes,
You-
N-U-D-S,
Oh, news.
N-U-D-S.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
nudes,
News.
honey.
Okay.
So nobody
Okay.
else
Now, who?
remember that.
I
no,
don't
I don't
remember
remember
that,
that.
but I do
I heard
remember
that
saying somebody
was
saying.
said.
I do remember somebody was saying that somebody had them. Who was it? Was allegedly to have them? Was it
That's the
MU
po- that's the
or
po- that's the part about it because I can't remember whether it was MU. I think it was MU who had it. MU had hers and she had MU's. Child, it's a whole fuckery
No,
going
no,
on.
no, 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 no. MU was talking about Diva Tom, not Diva. Oop, no, not Diva,
It
not
was Celebrity Pig,
It
Ron
was
Germany.
no. She was saying that Kimmy sent out what's that lady with the fine hair? Claudiva News. Claudiva.
no. Remember when Ness
No,
was on the panel? Ness was over on MU's channel, and it was right before I hit the link, so you know it's an empty spot where you can't hear anything. In between, when I got up there, Ness was like, "Ooh, please send me those pictures. Please send me those pictures." And then Jay got up there. Now you know you realize that you are saying that you want Kimmy's news, and so you get
Oh yeah,
MU
yeah,
to
yeah.
say
I remember that. I
and
remember
you
that. I remember.
okay. So
oh, so you
that
think it? So you think it was that?
I think that's what it was. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. Because I know I had heard that. I heard it somewhere, and I'm like, oh, so everybody ain't even picking up on that. But okay, so it was like alleged. Okay, all right. Well, that's all I
Yeah,
wanted to say.
yeah, okay. I don't know. Allegedly, MU was the one who said it, which prompted Ness to ask for them, and then MU was like, "No, no, no, I don't have those. That's not what I meant."
What's
But
up with these weird folks wanting people news and stuff? Like, what going on with that? What it like?
Baby, you
mm,
I
on
mean,
top of that?
I've heard of people being in the back scenes and stuff like that, like getting to know each other, like behind the scene. But this seemed like a whole bunch of
blackmail,
it is real nasty. Like, oh my gosh, it's real nasty. It
like
really is. It's nasty as fuck because when you think about it, like, why do my friend want my nudes?
now. Look, this person
What kind
said
of
Kimmy
friend are
ain't
you?
sending
Like,
nudes.
you interested in getting? Ain't no friends. They not friends. They all trying to set each other up and line each other up. So when mad day come, they can have some content so they can do whatever
Now,
they do.
But
And this
I
person
honestly think
said,
they were trying to make a YouTube ship.
Alliance, not no
Right. Their alliance,
alliance.
it would have been really strong if it could have actually worked.
Yeah, but they all fucked up bitches, so I mean, it's not gonna work.
now, yeah, yeah, exactly. I agree. I definitely agree with that. So it's crazy.
This whole thing a mess. Whole
Hmm.
one big glob of fuck shit. They
It's
just
the
set it right here in the beef sack. They're right in the middle. And
it's the
And
everybody
nerve.
all to
eating off of
deflect.
it.
But it's all
Yeah.
deflection. And I'm not going to deflect. I'm going to stay on the topic at hand. Where did Tracy get those pictures from? See, that's what they don't want nobody to talk about.
That's another
And
part.
hope,
Hmm.
I hope that MU
I have to look.
goes through
It's a
with
lot of people
this.
that
And
got those.
do you think that's
That's
why
another.
Kimmy said she supports Street? I mean, Kimmy must have said something to the Tracy in the background for Kimmy to give her them kisses and stuff on that post.
I didn't see that.
Who
On
knows?
that post that
I
she
mean,
did,
who really
that
knows
post
at
that
this
she
point?
said,
Who knows
hold
who's
on, hold
sleeping
on,
in who
Connie.
bed?
Hold on, Connie. You mean that post where Tracy says she's going to drag Shelly's
Shelly.
son?
Where she said she was thanking certain people, Soapy, Kimmy, and I forgot
Oh,
who else was on there. She was thanking them.
Oh,
uh
Jay
huh.
Wilson was a.
For and they know for what, and they know for what, and you guys know for
Exactly.
what. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. I
Child.
want. I want to say one thing too. I want to say one thing too. All the women that's doing shit in the background is being put in the forefront. But Jay Wilson, you see how he slyly just crept on out of the beef sector all of a sudden,
Mm.
I said that.
But it ain't gonna
I
all
make
of
a
a
said
difference
that.
because
sudden,
when they
and then
start
now he
singing,
back
baby, if
doing
he's a part
interviews
of it.
with people. Yeah, and
Hmm.
then it came out that he had the news too of MU.
And who
Come
Yes,
sent them to
on,
him?
his
And
and
who
hand,
sent
and
them to
ain't
him?
nobody talking about that shit. But they
and
talking about
while
all
he
the women, but they ain't
while
gonna talk
but
about his
while
nasty fucking ass.
but
Y'all didn't
while
see
Ooh.
how
he's
he slid up over there on what you call it today.
What he say, Bree?
Over
what he doing?
where?
How he was on Shelly today.
No,
I didn't see that. I'm about to go check
I
that out.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
I'm
went
gonna
up
have to check
there
it
and
out
he
because go ahead.
he was saying that he wanted to make sure there was no problem because he didn't steal it. That he didn't want her to think he stole the interview from her. He was just trying to bring peace to the situation. In other words,
Sure.
he was bowing down and kissing that motherfucking ring.
That's just
Please don't say
sad.
my
That
name.
is so
Exactly, because
sad.
they
Please
got
don't say
dirt
my
on him
name.
too.
Yep.
They got
Yeah.
dirt on him too.
Now,
Jay Wilson, he know how to do it though. He think he's smart, but he really ain't that smart. He dumb as a fucking
but
box of rocks.
but while
He
he's
really
over
ain't
there
that smart.
interviewing Noble and Tracy, well, how come he's not addressing? And I'm sure he knows everything else that's been said about him. How come he's not addressing that it has been said that he by Shelly? Shelly was the one who said that she sent Jay Wilson the pictures. So how come he's not addressing that? It came
what
from
pictures?
within his own circle.
He's not gonna do it on his platform. You know he's gonna build his own narrative on his platform. I mean, that would just be dumb for him. Not, I mean, dumb
I just
on his part because he never tells the truth. So for him to tell the truth all of a sudden, I mean, that would be very dumb. That means everything that
I
he
just
said
feel
was a
like
lie,
he
not credible.
really thinks that not just him, but that whole group thinks that everybody is dumb and they are the smartest
Mm-hmm.
people
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube, and that we cannot see what we can't. That they say enough shit that they'll make us unsee what we already have seen, what we
Right.
already know.
And they gonna fall out eventually. It's a matter of time.
It's gonna be one by one, and I'm gonna tell you in the order that how I got it going on. First, it's gonna
Joy.
be yes,
No,
yes.
no, no. They're not gonna
You
get rid of her. They're
no,
not
no,
gonna
no,
get
no, no, no. They gonna get it. They gonna get. She gonna be one of the first. But I think the first person they already got Ben's out the way. Ben's. I mean, she ain't really in their circle like that because they be playing head games on her anyway. They use her for head games for content. But the next one it gonna be is that motherfucking what her name is?
Joyce.
Joyce.
Oh,
No,
Vivian.
not Joyce. What the
Vivian.
next
Oh,
one? No.
Vivian ain't in their circle, and Jay
Ah,
Wilson ain't gonna
what
never
the
get
lady
rid of her.
name?
Vivian's not in their circle on Jay Wilson's side. She's
But
definitely in
on
the circle
Shelly's
on
side,
Shelly's
Right.
side.
She really
hmm
is.
Yes. What the other lady name is, y'all?
I don't
Lady
know.
Ah,
Detroit.
yes. She
No,
gonna be another. She
Shelly not.
another one.
Shelly not gonna get rid of Lady Detroit.
Yeah,
Why? What is?
that's her
Why
girl.
is she? Why is she such an asset? I don't even hear much about her. I never
Right.
heard about her till the other day.
Cause Lady
Oh, she
Detroit,
always in a mess, Ronnie.
she's been
She's
around.
always in a mess.
Yeah, she's been around for forever. She's in higher regard than Vivian.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
When
she's
it come, yes, when it comes to this B sector thing, yeah, she. When it come to mess, that
Uh,
Detroit lady, yeah, I seen her
okay.
around for a long time.
So you think she's
not going
second?
nowhere.
I don't think she's going nowhere because she got to that shmoney.
So then,
So
who is the
she's gonna
next
keep
one?
her
Because I was
around.
thinking it probably, I was thinking it probably was going to be
Who you say got
Tracy.
some money?
Well, Tracy. I mean, I'm thinking it's going to
Everybody
be
say
Tracy
who
Lady
got some
completely,
money?
Detroit.
right?
Lady Detroit, you
Lady
said got some
Detroit
money?
got.
Nah,
She
Lady
got
Detroit the one that got
two.
that 11K
She
out of
got.
Dory.
She got to that money. That's what I said. She got
Oh,
to that
okay.
money. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now with the Shelly and Tracy beef, I think that Kimmy gonna choose Shelly.
Oh yeah, you already see it.
And
It's
that's gonna be
lining
a
up. It's
problem.
lining up just that way. You already see it. I think
Hmm.
Tracy gonna be
But
next.
but this is what I want to know. How did Shelly and Tracy fall out? Because I was shocked that they had fallen out because I don't listen to either one of them on a
I'm
regular
still
basis.
trying to find out. I
So
mean, ain't
it was
nobody
like
told me.
I was like, what's going on? The
They fell out over that
Mike
Rob Rack
Bell.
situation.
Robert.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I didn't know
I
that.
was there when all that happened. Yep.
So was she doing commentary on it? Is that what it
She was
was?
doing commentary on it, and Tracy got mad at Shelly for doing
Oh,
commentary, and then she tried to
okay.
bring up, Shelly's son in the accident, and that
Mm.
sent Shelly off. She was mad as hell.
Oh wow. And now she has a live schedule to talk about him again, allegedly. That's
Child,
Yeah.
Tracy
what
want
people
her
are
ass
talking
whooped.
about.
Oh, y'all.
Yeah. And Tracy can't
Somebody, let
handle
me
it.
tell you, it's
She
really
really
getting to
can't
the
handle that.
point. They keep pushing shit further and further. See how much further they gonna go until somebody gonna go to open their door to get in their car, and somebody gonna exterminate them because this is
Well, we
not.
know that ain't we know that ain't gonna be Tracy because Tracy ain't got no car. But I digress. Go
Well,
ahead.
she might be trying to get to the man her trainer car.
Get into the Uber and
Yeah.
Let's
get
grab the
into
Uber down.
get into the car to get her some new braids by bobbing up and down on some peen.
Child.
And speaking of Rob Rack,
White Miss B Town.
y'all notice how he's popping back all up in the mix and whatnot, how he's still eating off of his storyline.
I don't think that he's like getting that much play though. Now, do you guys think that Noble was actually back there trying to get on Rob's link? Get Rob's
Yes.
link.
I believe
Yes.
that.
I do too.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
I definitely believe that.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's about it about that. I hear the other one will be doing a live, so it's gonna be interesting how she try to step over these landmines that she got out here that she think everybody's buying this BS that they serving up. I'm not buying this BS because I want to know who sent Tracy those pictures.
See, the thing about how people so dumb is they talking about who originated the pictures, who originally sent pictures to somebody to post the pictures. They
It's
not
different.
talking about the person who actually posted it to the public.
It's different
That's
pictures.
what makes it seem so fucking weird.
Oh, you saying it's different pictures?
It's different pictures that's out here.
Uh huh. But
Like
we want to know. Go ahead.
you got a set that were derived from an actual video, and there were actual still shots made from a video, and then you got whatever that was sent to Ben's, which was a whole different picture. It's different
But that
pictures.
picture was like more so she was covered. Actually, she was naked, but her arm was covering her breast, and that's the same picture the mayor had.
Right.
That's the picture she was selling.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, you see how grimy they were. They tried to pretend like the picture may have come from Big Man TV. I said, now that's cold.
Oh
Now to
yeah.
see that is they abusing. He's a protected class, and they even tried to
Right.
say that it came from Big Man TV, and Big Man TV has one of those bot pictures like the mayor has. So, and they didn't.
Right.
They was like, yeah, he showed it. He showed it. Yeah, he showed one of those bot pictures, and that's the picture that he was
Well,
asking
can I
for.
ask you
Big
who
Man
said
TV did
who
not have
mentioned
that
Big Man's
picture.
name?
Oh
Who
God.
mentioned Big Man's name?
Somebody mentioned Big Man TV's
I,
name.
I'm trying to think.
I am trying to think too. This was a couple of days
Because
ago.
whoever it was is the lowest
Hush
form of
baby.
human.
Yeah,
Huh?
Hush
huh?
baby. Did she play the audio yet?
What audio?
Cause they over there saying she lying. Okay. I mean not I mean Mad Day. Did she play the audio? Cause that's all we waiting on. We don't need to hear her story. We just need the audio. Is the audio
Yeah,
being played? If the
yeah.
audio ain't being played, it's hogwash.
Lavon
Mm-hmm.
said it. Zia
Right.
sent and those pics.
Baby, yeah, they try to bring Big Man into this because they are deflecting on any and everybody that they see.
Mm-hmm.
For
I
y'all
am.
to put Big Man out of all
Mhm.
these people and all these other men that had that same exact pick, y'all the lowest form of human being that you could possibly ever be.
Shelly mentioned Big Man. Mookie B is saying. I knew I heard somebody said Big Man TV
Mm.
had those pictures.
That's
That's
foul.
your friend, Grish. That's your friend.
Child, not them saying
Like
that ain't no
Greg,
audio being played.
Uh, uh, Jay
Cause they know
Wilson
Timmy
panel.
lying. You
Shelly
know
asked
she
for the pic.
lying.
On
She
Jay
gonna do like
Wilson
she
panel,
always do,
Shelly
gonna call
asked for the
somebody on
pic
the
and
phone.
compared to one she has. Yeah, she gonna call. It did not. Once you on the three-way, see that joystick, that fish ain't gonna fly because you fighting against you. Trying to fight against and victimize the first person who you used to use as your alibi in that very same way. She's using the same tactics that she used to fight MU with, and it's crazy. It don't even make no sense.
Church mouth, shut up. Cause you know what I thought about? Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's saying Shelly was the one who bought Big Man into it. I know I heard somebody. Big Man is innocent. We ready? Obvious, yeah.
You shouldn't have to get ready. And why would anybody put him into that?
Took a whole
These are
script to
supposed to
write
be
her.
people with all their faculties with them.
Mm,
And y'all gonna pick
mhm,
on him? Y'all gonna try
mhm.
to deflect onto him? See, this just lets you know how low people go. And if you didn't have your ass in the middle of this bullshit, you wouldn't be having to deflect on anybody.
Cheryl H, a special class for Big Man. Yes, it's kind of obvious to me that Big Man is in a special class. I don't believe, and I'm
A
not gonna
special
go
protected
with
class.
that. He's in a protected class. Did I say only say special class? I meant protected class. Okay, if I said special, she said on a Kimmy
I
first
mean,
Sassy asked Shelly about the file she had on MU. Sassy tripped Shelly up. Okay. So that's I knew I heard that. They're desperate. That is my whole point. So anybody your last words on this? We're gonna go collect some more information and we may revisit this or not, but I'm just like calling out the play of it all.
I'm good on it. I just wanted to know that I'm so glad there's a whole bunch of y'all that out here that are woke and y'all see this bullshit. And I'm gonna get my popcorn and my Kool-Aid. I'm going back to Kool-Aid for this because this gonna be real juicy.
This
yeah,
shit
you got
is crazy.
grape
Not
or
one
red?
piece. This shit is crazy. Not one piece of audio played and not one
Um,
receipt shown. Just theatrics and fingernail clacking. Not a remote control in the camera. Oh, we ain't
me.
got to the
I
good
don't
part
think it's
yet.
gonna work. I don't think it's going to go to court. I don't know about the Jay Dunn situation, but this right here,
I think it is going to go to court just because everyone is thinking that MU is going to hush this and just let it go. I don't think
if
she's going to let it go this time.
that's
I
probably
think
I
this is
hope
what
will.
she
not.
has to do to keep people from keep on playing with her.
I hope not. I hope she does not let it go because this was deplorable what happened. I mean, and it didn't make any sense. It didn't the punishment didn't fit the crime because there really was no crime. There was just somebody who helped you out and this what you did. Thank you, Voodoo. Thank you, Bree, for coming up. Who
And
else
Bush
spoke?
baby, yes, I did say woke because a lot of people are asleep. They are just
Hmm.
following. They're sleepwalking. They're just following whatever they say. They believe it.
Yep. So last words, Purple Peach.
That's it for me. Thank you, Monica. I'm going. I'm gonna let you and Purple finish up. Thank you so
Thank
much
I'm
for
you,
having
Yaya. I appreciate you
going
coming
to
up.
get my popcorn and I'm gonna drink me some cherry crystal light and sit
All
back
right.
and watch this mayhem.
Yeah, girl. So we'll see what happens. Thank you for coming up. I really appreciate you
Yeah,
guys.
man.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna wrap up right now, and I really thank all of you guys for coming out. I would greatly appreciate it if you would put the please press the like button on your way out, and I thank you for joining me, and I really appreciate you for being here. So, with that, I'm going to bid you an adieu. All right, have a great evening. Bye bye. I want to thank all of my members and all of my mods for being here. Thank you.